Alright, so imagine you have a 2 by 2 matrix like this, matrix A. And you're asked to find the inverse of this matrix. So how can you go about it? So here's a really quick, short way to find the inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix like this. So the first thing you need to do is you need to find your determinant of this matrix. So you can find the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix by just multiplying the diagonals and subtracting them. That is going to be 1 times 10. So you denote the determinant of a matrix with a slash like this. So if this is A, determinant of A can be denoted like this. So the determinant of this matrix is just going to be 1 times 10, that's 10, then minus, then multiply the other diagonal, 7 times 2, that's 14. So the determinant of this matrix is 10 minus 14, that's minus 4. So this is step 1. The next thing you need to do when you want to find the inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix is, since we have A to be equal to 1, 2, 7, and 10, right? What you need to do to get your inverse, you just transpose these two, transpose 10 and 1. So it's just going to be equal to 10, 1. You get that. So you transpose 10 and 1. So 10 goes on top, 1 comes in place of 10, 10 goes to the place of 1, just like this. Then you just add your minus to 7 and 2. You add minus to these remaining diagonals. So this is going to be minus 2 and minus 7. So your A inverse is going to equal to the transposed version, that's this one after you added your minus to the other part of the diagonal, is going to be 10 minus 2 minus 7 and 1, then multiplied by 1 divided by the determinant. So the inverse of matrix A, this matrix is just going to equal 10 minus 2 minus 7, 1 multiplied by 1 over minus 4. So you could choose to expand all of this, or you could leave it like this. So this is the inverse of 2 by 2 matrix. Let's take one more example just for the sake of practice. Right, so we have this matrix 2 by 2 and we want to find the inverse of K. So K inverse is just going to equal to the determinant of K multiplied by, then remember you transpose this, so 4 comes on top, 5 comes down, then you add minus and minus to this, so you have minus 19 and minus 2. So now let's find the determinant of K. So the determinant of K is just going to be 5 times 4. 5 times 4, you multiply this diagonal, then subtract it from the multiplication of this diagonal. So the 5 times 4 is 20, then 19 times 2, that's just going to be 38. So the determinant of K is equal to minus 18. So K inverse is equal to 4 minus 19 minus 2 and 5 multiplied by minus 1 over 18, or 1 over minus 18. It doesn't really matter. It's the same thing. So you can choose to multiply this or leave the same way. So it doesn't really matter where this one comes. It could be it could be in front of this or behind this. You're still going to give the same answer. So you can choose to leave your answer like this, or you can choose to expand it. And that's the quick way to find the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix. So let me just give you the formula. So if you have A is equal to A, B, C, D, determinant of A is equal to D minus B minus C, A, multiplied by 1 over the determinant of A. So that's how you find it.